All right, space lovers, the countdown is on. SpaceX is about to launch its Crew-9 mission on September 26th from Cape Canaveral. And this mission isn't just a regular space trip. This time, they've got a crucial mission bringing NASA astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore back home after they've spent way longer than expected on the International Space Station. They've been stranded up there because of some issues with the Boeing Starliner spacecraft, so this mission is basically a rescue. Now let's meet the crew taking on this incredible mission. Two astronauts, Nick Hague from NASA and Aleksandr Gorbunov from Russia, have just arrived at Kennedy Space Center after quarantine. They're all set to blast off and lead this two-person mission. But here's where things get interesting. Normally there'd be a dedicated pilot, but not this time. Hague, who was supposed to be the pilot, is stepping up as commander, doing double duty as both pilot and commander. Talk about multitasking in space. So, why the sudden change in plans? Well, it all comes down to some unexpected issues with the Boeing Starliner. Back in June, its first crewed mission ran into helium leaks and thruster problems. Yikes! The spacecraft had to return to Earth without its crew, leaving Williams and Wilmore stuck on the ISS for longer than planned. Now, NASA has shifted gears, reducing the Crew-9 mission to just 2 astronauts and saving seats on the Dragon spacecraft to bring Sunita and Butch home in February 2025. Better safe than sorry, right? Nick and Alexander have been working hard to make sure Sunita and Butch know exactly what to expect when it's time to come home. They're practicing with the SpaceX Dragon spacecraft so that everyone's ready to go when the rescue happens. And since the Dragon is their ride home, Sunita and Butch have been brushing up on everything, how to live in it, how to handle it. Because once they undock from the ISS, it could take a day or two before they finally touch down on Earth. So what's so special about the Crew-9 mission? Well, for starters, this is the first human spaceflight mission launching from Space Launch Complex 40 at Cape Canaveral. That's a big deal. It's also the 9th crew mission with SpaceX under NASA's Commercial Crew Program. And here's where it gets cool. During their 5-month stay on the ISS, they'll be conducting over 200 science experiments. Everything from biology to technology gets tested in space. For Nick Hague, this will be his 3rd launch into space. He's a veteran at this point. With the countdown ticking away, the SpaceX Crew-9 mission is getting closer to launch day. It's not just about science this time, it's about bringing our astronauts home after a long wait. Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore have been floating in space for way longer than expected, and their journey back is just around the corner. Mark your calendars, folks. This is one space mission you won't want to miss.